So good evening, my friends. I know it's been a few days since I've been on video. It has been a very busy week. Um, they actually expect me to work for a living. God, it's so unreasonable. So this is going to be sort of a quick video, I hope. I always say that. And it's more of a preview video. I'm not going to open everything that I show today in this video. I'm going to open up two cars, but only two. So we'll get to this. This is one of the ones I'm going to open up, and this is the Hot Wheels IWC Racing, the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. I have already the premium version that came in the Team Transport. So I'll open this up and we'll compare the premium and the mainline version. Not going to open this one up yet tonight. This is my latest Schuco. I do not have a lot of Schucos, 5, so I think this is number 6. This is a VW T3 bus, or what was sold in the United States as the Transporter. And I like that this is a nice stock, blue and white. This looks like late 70s, early 80s vintage. Not that I'm an expert on these at all. But so that will be opened up in a future video. Here's one of the others that's going. Here is the other, that will be open tonight. This is a 1970 Chevelle Ss 396. It says John Wick Chapter 2. And it's funny because was it last weekend or the weekend before? I saw all 3 John Wick films. There was like a marathon on one of the channels. And while I don't consider John Wick to be stimulating theater, I love them. They're a guilty pleasure. Especially John Wick 2 and 3, which is called John Wick 3 Parabellum. So I thought this green Chevelle was from the first movie. This one has New York plates. I thought it had Jersey plates in the movie. So I should look that up. But if anybody knows off the top of their head, let me know. And if you haven't seen John Wick, let me know, because I'm just curious, why anybody wouldn't. And then there's this Johnny Lightning Boogie van that I will open up in a future video, and I've had this one for a while. This 1981 Datsun 280Z Turbo, and then to tease some others, within the next couple of weeks, maybe even this upcoming weekend if I can pull the time. Every now and then I do an update on how many different brands of diecast I have. And so what I like to do is I try and get one example of a brand that I've heard of and somebody's shown, and get that and get one example, and if I like it, then I get more examples. So I'm not going to go into detail on this. I'm just going to show this. This one I recently saw. I don't know whether it was this exact model. I think it actually was on Small Model Collector. So that'll be in an upcoming video with an explanation of what it is. This one, if I'm not mistaken, I saw this. I think I've seen this on 2 channels. But I think the first one I saw this on was George's Miniature Cars out of Canada. Or was it Red Room Diecast? So this is a Yatming Road Signature. And a lot of us are familiar with Yatming, which I don't have any examples of a Yatming, but this is an upper level. This is a premium. So this, I haven't opened this up yet, but I would assume that the quality on this would be closer to maybe well, we'll see. That's a good question. We'll see what the quality is on that when I open that up. But each one of these cars I had seen on a different channel and said, geez, I should get an example of that. This is one that I've been waiting for. I've seen this brand on Chasing Diecast Cars, and I think one other channel, but I know definitely Chasing Diecast Cars. So this is a Mini Champs 64. So this is Paul's model art from Germany. And so it's Paul's model art Mini Champs 64. And do we have a copyright year on this? It's not jumping at me right away. Let's see. So in the future, well, let's see. 2006 white, so the model is a 2006 Bentley Brooklyns, so the model must have been made after 2006. So we're going to guess 10 years or so old, maybe newer. So those will be coming up in upcoming videos. So we'll open up today the two that I promised we would open up. I mentioned in the beginning of the video. So here is the premium 300 SL that came in the team transport with the Euro hauler. So we're going to put that on the turntable, and we're going to open up this main line, compare and contrast. Now, the premium was part of a, say $13 set. But if it was sold on its own, it would be car culture, so it would be between $5 and $6 US. I can't do currency translation there, but everybody has Google. So this is metal body, plastic base. That one has wheel riders. This one has just plastic wheels. They've done a nice selection on the wheels here. They've used black Steelies with a chrome ring that Hot Wheels does well. As far as tampos, no headlights or turn indicators. The grille is black because it's part of the plastic base, but they've got the IWC hood there. No hood pins. You've got some tampos down here, Coney shocks, IWC Racing, Hot Wheels, the number 68, which is the same number on the other car, but just for some reason different color. IWC. Mercedes 300 SL, but no taillights. So this is nice for mainline. Could it be better? Sure, everything could be better. But let's take a quick comparison. So we know that the castings are basically the same; they'll be the same size. So we're going to just compare. So metal body, painted, metal base, painted to match. And so the base becomes, on this one, the grille. On this one, it's hard to say without drilling this, but it looks a little different. Well, there is a line, so maybe it is a line here. So, yeah. Now, on the premium version is black here. So I should have looked up which one is the authentic livery. I'm sure it's going to be the premium one. But why the change here? I guess just to differentiate. And why is the number here in red and this one just in black? So I think these are both good models. For a mainline and for a premium, they're not bad. I have this, appreciation for Mercedes, and have always loved the 300 SL, the Gullwing and the Roadster. They're beautiful cars, timeless. So again, back to one of my favorite guilty pleasure movies, John Wick. This 1970 Chevy Chevelle Ss 396. So that's something I should look up and see which one is rarer, the 396 or the 454. So there's all your information here. Copyright 2017. So usually when I get a Chevelle like this, it's for somebody else. This one is actually going to stay in my collection. So I cut this side. So I already pre-cut this because we all know how you love to watch me cut things on video, especially my own fingers. So let's get this out. Let's see if it has any green light quality control issues. I hope not. I bought this for a couple of reasons. I have a few mainline Chevelles from Hot Wheels, but this is the only premium 70 Chevelle in my collection. My brother Bob, his very first car was a 1970 Chevelle, or Malibu, 4-door, without the pillars, in a very light green. So I got him the Vanishing Point version of this casting. It was I think the first green light I ever bought, or the second. I bought it with the wagon. So there's your green light casting number. Looks like GL. It's in the teens, 12 or 15. Let's see. Where is that? 105. Excuse me. There's your production information, copyright. This is nice. I love this dark green. This is one of my favorite colors. This shade is excellent. Metal flake on this is not too bad, unlike the M2s that I showed the other day or last week, whatever. The stripes are done nicely. The chrome drip rail molding around the window. The door hardware. So of course, anybody who knows Chevelles, that 1970 is a one-off unique year. And Chevelles have a couple of years where they are unique. They don't look like the year before or after exactly. So the 66, 67, they look different from each other, although they're really the same car. The 68, 69, minor changes. 70 was the first of this actual body style with 4 headlights instead of 2 and 2 taillights instead of 4. Now this one they've done a little goofy on the printing here. A little too much silver in there, but it looks okay. Nice job with the Chevelle emblem there on the trunk lid, the keyhole, again the trim around the window. This is really nice. It's got painted headlights and taillights, no inserts. Separate plastic bumper, but luckily it's still attached to the car. The hood has a minor gap there, but it's visible just dead on, not... But I'm not that critical. But this is sweet. I love this shade of green. So today is Wednesday. The next couple of days are going to be busy, so I won't be back until Saturday. And then we'll see what I do on Saturday. I'm not going to promise about opening any particular cars like the Yatming or anything. We'll see what inspires me on Saturday. But tomorrow I know is going to be a busy day. We've got some heavy rain tonight. My buildings at work did not. They flooded. Not terribly, but they did flood with Hurricane Ida. Luckily here at the homestead everything was fine, but at work we had flooding in every building. Water forcing its way under doors, water coming through the foundations. It was pretty bad. And so I know tomorrow is going to be a little bit of a cleanup. It's not supposed to be as bad, but we're going to get some really heavy rain tonight. And then Friday, I have some other things going on. So, Saturday. Saturday is not September 11th, but I should be able to make a video. So you guys, um, be good, be safe, like, share, subscribe, comment down below. I want to thank my new subscribers. Somehow I tipped 400. It might even be like 401 now. I don't know. I want to thank you all for being patient. I have not responded to comments in a few days, so I will try and respond to as many as I can between this evening and tomorrow. So just be well, be safe, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.